Hi doctor, this is Group 9 presentation time, and the theme of the speech is Global Strategy at Lenovo. Now let me choose our group members: 朱星汉、王思健、刘兆军、王宏瑞 and 苗嘉义. Next we begin to answer questions. Now I will present my answer to question 114. The first question is, what is strategy? It is overarching plan made by enterprises in order to achieve long-term goals and enhance competitiveness. In the global market, enterprises must consider both external capabilities and external challenges, such as cultural differences, market changes, and competitive pressures. The second question is, how does Lenovo use strategy to succeed in the global marketplace? Lenovo's success depends mainly on 3 points. One is technological innovation. The other is strategic mergers and acquisitions, such as acquisition of IBM and Motorola. And the third is ability to adapt to local markets. These strategies help it to rapidly expand its global market share and establish its global brand influence. The third question is, what strategies does Lenovo employ to maximize the company efficiency and flexibility? Lenovo uses modular product design, globally standardized parts, low-cost manufacturing bases such as China and Mexico, and global information systems to control costs and improve its adaptability and operational efficiency. The last question is, what does Lenovo management do to foster organizational learning? The company has set up R&D centers around the world to provide talent training and global job rotation mechanism. And at the same time, it interrogates Chinese and Western management to encourage knowledge sharing, technological innovation, and multicultural learning atmosphere. For example, Lenovo sent a project manager from India to its Beijing headquarters to join new project development and learn about Chinese manager practices. After returning, he applied this experience to his local team, improving collaboration and innovation.
Hello everyone, my name is Zhu Xinhan. This is the second question. Describe Lenovo organizational culture. First is, what are the characteristics of Lenovo culture, and how does the culture help Lenovo achieve its international goals? For this question, I put 2 parts of this. The first one is Lenovo's organizational culture and the characteristics. For this part, I need 4 points to introduce. The first one is global integration. The core of Lenovo organizational culture is global integration. In 1994, founder Liu Chuanzhi proposed the vision of becoming a great global company, laying the foundation for the cultural change. The company used English as official language, and executive meetings routed in different cities around the world to eliminate the travel of different regions. Nationality doesn't affect promotion, and ability and strategic vision are the company's only criteria. The second point is excellent employee development prospects. Lenovo promotes talent-driven and social development. Through internal training programs, young managers are deeply integrated into the organizational culture to form an implemented code of conduct that all employees agree on. At the same time, Lenovo invests heavily in employee development and gives employees autonomy in cross-border development. The third part is inclusive innovation. In Lenovo's global product development, computer R&D and sales cases are quite representative in dealing with environmental protection technology and low manufacturing costs. Lenovo successfully integrated the culture of IBM and NEC through collaborative development in China, the USA, and Japan. Retain core values, integrate Chinese efficiency into product design, and finally accurately adapt it to regional sales needs. The last one is social cohesion. Lenovo created a global training program where management value global cultural diversity and learning from foreign business environments and worked to integrate China's business model with 52,000 international employees to support global brand actions. They're using the IBM name to build brand awareness worldwide, coupled with the power of global social media. Marketing campaigns and targeted at young people to attract global consumers. The second part is how to achieve internationalization goals. Based on the above analysis, we conclude that Lenovo's organizational culture is centered on global integration, excellent employee development prospects, inclusive innovation, and social cohesion. It strives to achieve internationalization goals by attracting and retaining international talents and promoting global knowledge flows. And they have 4 points to prove this. The first one is use global thinking to promote the collaboration between headquarters in different regions, reduce cultural conflicts, and promote employee work efficiency. Second is take advantage of cultural inclusiveness, learn from overseas experience, and enhance local market adaptability. Third is by absorbing global talents, they are committed to cultivating leaders with international vision and strengthening the development of employees. The last one is strengthening social cohesion. Convey organizational value, share knowledge, build international trust, and achieve self-competitiveness. That's all. Thank you.
So, hello everyone. My name is Miao let me introduce you this question. What is the nature of Lenovo's international strategy, and is the firm's strategy primarily what is domestic or global? Justify my answer, and what advantage does Lenovo derive from the particular international strategy that it pursues? So, let me tell you, its nature is the transnational strategy, and it's primarily global. And we can see here is the integration responsive frameworks, and Lenovo's strategy is have a strong pressure for local responsiveness and strong pressure for the global integration. It's a flexible approach, standardized where feasible, and it's very appropriate. And let me show you some evidence here. Yeah. So here we can say YouTube links is actually basically tells how ThinkPad, the product of Lenovo, is the best international internet laptop, and 90% of the product line is identical globally for Lenovo, and ThinkPad is their product. It's here we got the iconic right dot, right? It's in maybe world 15 plus countries collaboration to product one laptop. Like we got chips from United States and the NVIDIA, AMD, and some camera from Japan, and some screen from Korea. The manufacturing workers are perhaps from Mexico or China. Yeah. So, and here we got the headquarters of the Lenovo, based in China, Beijing, and his job is to perform overall strategic planning and decision making, and the technology development. And here we got the promotion for Malaysians in the internet, and is responsible for the local company for sales activities for the local market, achieving sales targets and provide services that meet the need of the local market, just like after sales service. Yeah. So yeah, what's advantage of the Lenovo strategy? Pretty simple, is efficient, innovation, and flexibility. So all this kind of thing form overall whole advantage, which is global, sustainable, competitive advantage. Thank you. I'll move to the next person.
Hello everyone, I'm Wang Hongrui. I'm keeping on explain Lenovo in terms of the integration responsiveness framework. Here is the 3 questions I want to share with Liu Zhaojun. The first part is about introduction to integration responsiveness framework. Integration explains that the responsiveness framework is used to analyze how enterprises balance the 2 major pressures of global integration and local responsiveness in international operation. Here has the 2 parts of this. The first part is about global integration. Explain that by studying products, process, and structures, enterprises pursue economic or social knowledge sharing and global collaboration to reduce costs and strengthen unfettered bonds. The second part is about local responsiveness. Explain that enterprises adjust products, marketing, and operations according to the difference in culture, needs, regulations, and so on of different markets, and adapt to the local environment to improve competitiveness. The second question, the local responsiveness pressure faced by Lenovo forces Lenovo to ground the adjustment strategy to adapt to the uniqueness of different markets. Here also has the 2 parts. The first one is differences between culture and market demand. The first one, consumption habits of different. The demand for PC in China's real market is significantly different from that of citizens Europe and the United States, and it is necessary to build a complex distribution network to reach users in small towns. Culture customers affect product design. For example, user will consider the color of customers, differences in income and technical maturity. Emerging markets such as some Asia and Africa have different income levels and scientific and technological population from development economies, Europe and the United States, so they need to adjust pricing. Low-income markets push low-priced models, and product functions amplify high-end configuration. The second part about this is differences between laws and regulations and the operating environment. Different countries have different environmental protection policies, important rules, and industry standards. Some countries have strict environmental protection requirements for electronic products, and Lenovo needs to adjust the complexity of supply chains and production processes, differences in import traffic, and local factory construction policies have forced Lenovo to flexibility and adjust the manufacturing layout and distribution model, such as building factories in India and avoid high tariffs.
Now I will introduce the last part, the global integration pressure faced by the Lenovo. The first is industry competition and economies of the scale. Industry with the same profits and various competition, the Lenovo need to pass. Centralized production, such as building factories in the low-cost countries, such as China and Mexico, reduced manufacturing costs. Standardized supply chain, global procurement, unified parts, simplified processes improves efficiency, and competes with the price and scale advantages. The number 2 is the collaborative need to knowledge share and innovation. The technology industry iterates quickly, and the Lenovo need to integrate global research to maintain innovation. With the help of the global R&D centers, to share technology and talents and quickly launch new products. After acquiring IBM PC business, it is necessary to integrate its technological heritage and strengthen competitiveness through the global brand collaboration. The last page is about the advantages of the local response and the global integration to Lenovo. Advantages of the local response. Market penetration has improved, adapted to local needs, such as rural market distribution, widening competitors, so that Lenovo can gain a foothold in the differentiated market and gain niche skin market share. The number 2 is brand affinity enhancement. Respect the culture customers and adjust marketing, improve the goodwill of the local users, and shape the brand image of the understanding the local. Another is the advantages of the local integration. Cost and efficiency optimization. Centralized production and global procurement allow the Lenovo to reduce manufacturing costs and participate in the global competition and more competitive prices. Innovation and collaboration acceleration. Global R&D collaboration and knowledge share allow Lenovo to quickly launch cutting-edge products, keep up with the iterative pace of the science and technology, and strengthen technical leadership. That's all. Thank you.